Hey guys, good Tuesday morning to you. Hope everybody's doing really well. It's concert day at Allen J Prep. Going to be a fantastic day. Really looking forward to having an opportunity to see our scholars perform today. Our orchestra will perform at 4:45 this afternoon. Chorus will go second, and band will close out the evening at 6:45. So, hey guys, if you're in one of those events, be sure you're staying after school and listen to directions from teachers. They'll tell you exactly where to go so that we can pull off 3 fabulous winter concerts this evening. We'll have a little bit of a modified schedule today. Your teachers can talk to you about that, get a chance to see your encore and your core classes. So it's going to be a great day. Looking forward to it. Hey, jump right in with a couple other announcements. Don't forget your second quarter in report went home yesterday. Be sure you show that to your parent. That gives you a pretty good idea of how you're performing in the second quarter. Also, we are moving our our basketball games to Wednesday of this week at Southeast. Didn't have an opportunity to play those yesterday. So basketball at Southeast on Wednesday, and wrestling will be back here on Thursday. Basketball will then travel to Northwest on Wednesday. And don't forget about Friday. Friday is our Student Council Winter Dance. There's lots of information coming out about that. Hope you will take an opportunity to enjoy some time with your fellow scholars at the Winter Dance. Student Council's putting that on, and they'll be putting out more information about that. I don't see any birthdays today, so we'll go ahead and jump right in. We talked earlier this week about focusing on the right things, making sure we were putting forth maximum effort to focus on the right things. I'm going to get back there this morning and see if we can get rolling on continuing that conversation. We'll see some announcements coming on the screen here, and I'll jump right in. Hey, in order for this lesson to work, I'm going to ask that you try your best to focus, pay close attention to what it is I'm trying to share with you, and hopefully it can help you grow as a leader. There are only 9 days of instruction, counting today, between today and winter break. So we're going to remain focused during those days. Also, want to remind each of you that this is what the house system or the house points looks like after 1 day of competition. Hegemon House in the lead, but everybody's right there. So every time you earn a point, it goes towards your individual account and towards your house. But the same is true when you lose a point for not showing up on time or not being prepared for class or having a hoodie on after lip block. So be sure you're making good decisions each and every day. Another good decision is to be kind to everyone. We're in the month of December, and we are focusing on kindness, not just today, not just over the next 9 days, but every day you should be a young person that seeks to be kind to others. Like we mentioned last week, we talked about this concept of maximum effort, like giving all your energy and focus, there's that word, on a particular goal for a particular period of time. And so I'm going to ask that you focus not just this morning, but when you think about what happens in the classroom on a daily basis, think about how you can train your brain to be focused on what matters. Yesterday, I mentioned just a little bit of distractors to you. I did a little bit of research, and it says that American teenagers, that's you, are spending 9 hours a day with digital technology, with streaming video, with looking at social media. That is insane. 9 hours a day. So that can certainly be a distractor. We said that other students can serve as distractors in the classroom with the noises they make or the comments they make. So, I mean, you want your teacher to address those distractions, I'm sure, so that you can be an active learner. And then third, stuff, man. I need my pencil, or I need my code, or I need to check my phone, or I left my water bottle in the hall. I need a snack. Where's my tablet? All that stuff can be a distractor as well. So let's try to clear ourselves from distractions today, and let's try to focus. We said that focus is a skill. Therefore, it can be taught. If you can train your brain to focus, it will lead to enhanced performance, which is really what we're looking for. And a lot of times in order to focus, you try to think about a quiet space that you can get to. Kobe yesterday told us that the Mamba mentality is all about having this desire to better yourself each and every day, to become the best that you can possibly be. And he listed 5 pillars that go along with that. This morning, I'm going to ask you to train your brain to focus on the goal, whatever the goal is. So if you're going to successfully train your brain, you got to clearly identify the goal. Like, what is it I'm asking my brain to focus on? Well, I'm going to tell you the story, and I've told it to some of you before. The gentleman in the center of the picture is named Richard Williams. And you may or may not recognize the 2 young ladies on his left and on his right, but you may, as I begin to tell you a little bit about their story. A movie was released last year called King Richard, and it's because the gentleman in the center of the screen was extremely focused. He had a clear goal, and his goal was to raise 2 young ladies that became champion tennis players. That was his goal. and he wasn't going to let anything distract him from that. I think you probably recognize by now that that's Serena and Venus Williams. But as you watch the clip, I want you to think about how Richard Williams remained extremely focused and how he would not let any distractions keep him and his daughters.
I got these two great tennis players. All we need is a club. Everything to go from prodigy to pro. Raise your hand, Serena. Venus Williams. What you think?
Nobody's taking that bet. Tennis takes expert instruction. It takes families with unlimited financial resources. It's like asking somebody to believe that you got the next two Mozarts in your house.
Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world.
I got 1,000,000 miles on me.
Throw it to the sky. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
They're not going to Wimbledon like this. Not with you and me on those raggedy courts.
We just got to stick to the plan. We got champions in the other room.
You call him on us?
Richard, I'm impressed. I think you might just have the next Michael Jordan. Oh, no, brother man. I got me the next two.
And can't nobody knock it if they try.
Let me ask you about something. What do you want out of this? I know what your dad wants, but what about you?
Well, I want to win Wimbledon as many times as anyone's ever won it.
You think you can do that? Every American player got good following this path.
We gonna do this a different way.
You pulled him out of juniors. Now you pull him out of practice. You do it constantly.
I'm trying to look out for my kids.
You're looking out for yourself.
This is their life. You gotta let them decide.
Venus Williams, what you want?
Let's show all of those people that I can handle what's coming.
Feels so good to be alive. It feels so good. That's why
You are a champion, and the whole world knows it.
She's playing the best player on the planet. She can't beat her.
But what if she do?
ain't nobody knock it if they try. This is how supersonic fight. Look how we've been fighting to stay alive.
Remember who you are, remember where you came from.
We'll have pride.
I have never been more proud
Do you know how much
in my whole life.
how hard we had to fight?
You gonna show them how dangerous you are? Let me see your dangerous face. That's your dangerous face. Make some dangerous noises. There you go. That's your dangerous face. That's okay. Don't do that for the people.
If you had an opportunity to see that movie, I strongly encourage you to see it. It's called King Richard. And I think what we recognize here is that Serena and Venus were exceptionally successful, but it was because they had a dad who pushed them relentlessly, and he was so incredibly focused. And so sometimes young people have a hard time really focusing on what matters. So you got to listen to like the adults in your life that know what's best for you, because they can help to focus your attention and your efforts. And sometimes parents and coaches and teachers might push you to do something that you wouldn't have done on your own. That's because they're helping you to focus your efforts. So like in the classroom every day, we ask teachers to share what the lesson focus is with you. Like, hey guys, today we're going to be working to translate percentages into decimals into fractions, or today we're going to be finding the slope of a line. Like, we're telling you what the lesson focus is. So when you know the focus, it helps you to turn your attention and your efforts towards it. So short-term goals of like completing assignments, participating in practices, those are helpful in focusing your attention. But long-term goals, such as getting into college or becoming a professional blank, whatever it is, help us focus our efforts and avoid pitfalls as well. So I'm asking you to think about what it looks like to be a focused scholar in the classroom, on the court, during your concert, eliminating distractors. That is what we are challenging you to do over the next 9 days. And guys, this is the easiest time to be distracted. There's so many things going on out there that I know you could easily lose your focus. So stay focused on what matters, eliminate the distractions, and make it a great day today. The creed is on the screen. I hope someone will take an opportunity to read that out loud, or at least each one of you can read it silently to yourself. It's going to be a great day at Allen J. Stay focused. Have a great day.